Hello everybody, this is Cover the Nick Encouragement, and I'm here playing some Warframe today. I'm going to just get some stuff out of the way right now today. I mean, I haven't been recording for the past couple days. It seems to be that I always have an excuse now. And there's not really much else I can say other than the fact that the reason why I haven't been recording the past couple days is due to the fact that the holidays coming up. Ooh, rescue missions.
We'll fix that for you.
Ooh. Alright. Sorry, I just want to read that through. But so I just want to let you guys know that the reason why I wasn't recording is because of the holidays. Christmas for the family's coming up. We've been in and out of the house all day for the past couple of days, and I get back in the afternoon or evening. And by the time I get back, I don't really have the time to record. Because if I did, my recording would suffer. I mean, I would have the time, all the time in the world that I'd want to record. In the length, and I probably wouldn't have to cut anything short, but I know for a fact things would not come out properly. But so for today, what I'm going to do is show you something pretty fun that I like doing. I'm so far right now going for the Ivara Warframe, which is one of the new Warframes that came out just recently in Update 18. And I just want to show you guys the way that I do it, because I've kind of noticed that a lot of people are going to have a little bit of issues with these kinds of missions just due to the fact that they might not know the layout of the whole thing. But I already got the systems from Saturn, but I'm going to start there to show you guys like the easy one to the hardest. So this one, it's going to be on, what is the name of it again? Titan, there it is. So the reason why I picked Titan and not like, you know, Mercury, one of the Mercury spy missions or anything, is because Titan, it's very fast. It's Grenier, so you don't have a time limit on the hacking at all, and it's singular rotation and stuff like that, so you could just spam the spacebar and you can do it pretty quick. But the biggest reason why is because the map is not relatively large, and you get relatively the same 3 spy spots. Now the other thing too, I would actually recommend when you're on lower levels to bring something like a Rhino with sprint on as well, because a Rhino would make this just as quick. Loki and anything obviously is one of the best choices because you can go invisible and nothing will see you for the entire frickin' map, and that's all you have to do. But see, that's the hacking there. That's how quick you can be on the hacking, and you don't have to worry about it. The other thing too is, if you really want to make this easy, make sure you bring some sort of weapon, preferably like a primary or a secondary that can one-shot most of the enemies on the map, on the difficulty you're on, on the level you're on. The reason why is because the cameras that you have to deal with in here, you have to be able to one-shot them, otherwise they'll set the alarm off if you shoot them. So right now I'm doing a little bit overkill with an 1113 with my heck, but I'm leaving that on because I'm going to be doing Pluto eventually. Oops. The other thing too is, just like with anything else, is if you are going to be doing any missions that require hacking with a group, and the hacking is paramount, like in this it's not really, like, who cares if you mess up? Because it's not like you're wasting too much more time. But like, say like if you're doing like that raid or whatever it is, make sure you get ciphers, because if you don't have ciphers and you go in there and you try to hack and then you screw it up, your team is going to be mad as hell at you. But yeah, the reason why I bring Loki on this one, obviously, is because, like you can see, I don't have to do anything with any of the enemies on the map. I can just sprint through the entire map and nothing sees me, and the speed of Loki is amazingly fast. Now, the reason why I say Rhino as well is because you can just put on Iron Skin and run through all of the alarms, and then get there before it closes off. Oh, this is a really good trick with this one, by the way. So this one here, you're supposed to go and open 3 different alarm things so you can move these 2 pieces here. But if you're quick enough, well, I mean, not even if you're quick enough, since you can get that one open and those 2, you could do that before the timer resplits, see? And you're good. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, if you're really feeling impatient and you don't feel like you want to be sneaky or try to hide through stuff or sneak through anything, you can just bring a Rhino Warframe. I bring my Rhino Prime occasionally if I get bored. And you can just sprint through the entire map killing stuff with melee, and getting to the other parts of the map as fast as you can. And then when you get into the parts with the hacking, you can kind of just avoid the camera briefly, or the cameras briefly, and then sprint through all of the defenses. It really works well with Corpus, actually, because they have all those different laser traps and stuff like that that could potentially knock you down. If you're using a Rhino and you put on your iron skin, they can't knock you down. My cat's saying hello again like normal. Yes, hello, Betty. Before you ask, no, I didn't name her Betty. My brother did. It used to be my brother's kitty cat before we got her. Now with this one too, there's a really cool trick with this one. If you just do hack one of those platforms to come up, you can run over and jump on the platform and jump across with only the one, or you can jump with neither of them up as well if you're in a real rush, but the hacking is really easy on this low of level that I don't really care.
They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for.
Watch, with my luck, I'm going to get a systems here again, even though I don't need it anymore. It took me so many tries to get the systems. Yeah, and of course, if you look up on the wiki and stuff where to, oh no, I don't have enough energy. I must have, oh well, it doesn't matter. If you look up on the wiki which spy missions there are, there's so many, so I'm not going to cover all of them. I'm just going to cover the ones that I typically go through. Oops, missed. I'm still getting used to the movement, by the way. I'm used to the old movement stuff. That's how long ago I was playing, so... In case you wonder why I jump like a jerk, that's why. But yeah, there you go. As you can see, you don't really always are guaranteed it. Like, it's a pretty rare drop chance, but that took me literally 3-4 minutes, probably 5 at the most. Also, I'm eating too because I haven't had lunch and I was hungry. So I muted it to do it. So there's that mission. I can also show you what I mean by using Rhino Prime. The only problem is there is a very good chance that you could potentially lose some of the drops with Rhino because sometimes the hacking might go wrong or you might lose enough energy. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do probably Amoros on Europa. Where are you? There you are. 21, 23. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll just show you what I mean by this with the Rhino, because this is a Corpus mission. It's mid-level. I know that my hack can still one-shot anything on the map, so I'm still good there. Any of my weapons I'm carrying can one-shot except for the melee weapon. There's a chance that I can not with that. But, yep, this is how you do this with the Rhino instead. You just turn on your iron skin, because now the iron skin's a little bit better. Or not a little bit, a lot better than it used to be. I can run through almost the entire map with this on.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start
And forgive me as well for the poor hacking skills. So yeah, there's this here. There's these here. Just run right through them. And then you just have to be quick on these. And you come in here. The only problem with doing it this way is due to the fact that you're doing it this way. If you are seen on every single hack, like, or every single thing, if you set off the alarms on every single one of them, you will have to clear the entire map. Like, it will turn into a destroy mission where you kill, or an exterminate mission. So just keep that in mind, that if you can find one of the ones that's actually pretty simple to go through and really easy to sneak through, I would recommend sneaking through one of them so you don't make the mission longer. But if you're doing a lower level mission like this, and say like you brought some weapons you want to level, like you bring a really high level weapon and then a lower one to level, do that. And then do the exterminate anyway, because then you could get a better chance at leveling up the weapon quicker. I'm hurrying, lady, don't worry. And I'm not perfect at hacking Corpus, by the way, as you could tell. Like, I don't claim to be. I just kind of do it. And it requires a lot of thought from me, so that's why I shut up every time I start doing it. But yeah, so there's number 2. Oops, I almost always jump into that. The other thing too, the reason why you want to bring really high-level warframes that you can actually really defend yourself in is that these missions are notorious, especially for me, to get attacked by any of the groups that hate you, like Arbiters of Hexus, whatever, any group that hates you. They are really prone to attacking you during these missions. I've had multiple missions like that. I even had the Stalker attack me, but I was on my Loki Prime on accident that time. He destroyed me in 2 seconds flat. Because I brought low-level stuff to level it because I was doing a really low-level mission, but he was high-level. So as you can see, this is the reason why you bring him as well, is because with the Corpus ones, you don't have to shoot any of the cameras either, if you're Rhino. Alternatively speaking, of course, you can also use Loki and then they'll never see you too, which is the reason why a lot of people prefer that, obviously. I'm just showing you a good alternative if you don't like the sneaking method. Oops, I really messed this jump up. There we go. Now this one I'm going to try a little bit better at. The reason why is because, like I said, I don't want to do the exterminate missions, but you know, with my luck, I'll probably have to anyway. Oops. Well, there you go. I got too quick. Oh well, I'll have to do the exterminate now, but that's okay. With this one, what's especially fun with this part there is if you really want to go quick with that, you can literally just ground and pound. And then you can fall all the way to the bottom instantly. See, I even got the stealth thing anyway, just because I brought my heck with the modifier on it. I don't have a Vacor heck. And if you're wondering why I'm using a hack too, I mean, I don't know if any of you have looked at a lot of the update stuff, because I have not seen a lot of it. But the heck seemed to have got a massive buff to it since the last time I played, because it is devastating now as a shotgun. What are you doing? The other thing too, don't make fun of me for my bad aim today. I only just started doing it. It's just like anybody playing like that aren't like ultimately amazing at CS:GO or like CS or Counter-Strike or anything. You have to have those couple of games to warm up and stuff, and then your accuracy is good. That's exactly what I'm like with this game.
Breach complete. We're free to proceed.
As you can tell though, with the iron skin, I still haven't used a second iron skin, and I'm just finally getting below 50%. Let's get back up here and clear these jerks way over here. Oh. I love the new movement, though. Like, it's pretty ridiculous, some of the movements that you can do. Nick and I were used to playing this the old way with the old movement where the melee would fly you across the map. That doesn't work anymore. Melee does not seem to move you like it used to, as you can tell. But yeah, see, because I did it with Rhino like this, technically speaking, I am taking longer now, just due to the fact that I have to go and clear all the enemies on this map. Like I said, it would behoove you to try to do one of them a little bit slower and calmer and try to get through without setting off the alarm, just so then you don't have to do this. Because when you do have to do this, like I said, it does take a little bit more time. Like, you do waste a little bit more time doing it this way. But if you do bring weapons that are low level, that can still kill pretty quickly, you'll get a lot better of a chance, or a lot better of a level with that than if you just did a mission normally. Because when you do the mission normally, you pretty much are ignoring everything just so you can get it done as quick as possible, so you can farm the most efficiently. Yep. He moved in here. Damn it. My aim is so bad right now. But yeah, the other thing too that's really fun is it is pretty entertaining, the new buffs that they have done to the sniper rifles. Because the Snipetron Vandal I have is actually moderately worth it. The last time I was talking about it, last time I recorded, I think I talked about it anyway. Like, I've had that for a while, and I loved that weapon when it first came out. Like, it was the weapon I always played with. Back before you realized that the only way you could level up is using more weapons and stuff like that. I didn't realize that. But then it got outclassed by literally every other weapon. Like, it just was not a weapon to be really utilizing. Just due to the fact that, like, single shot, the damage was really dropping off on higher range enemies. But now with that new zoom modifications and stuff on the sniper rifles, it actually does work a lot better than it used to now. You're really hiding all the way over here by yourself? Seriously? Okay, please be the end of those two there. I'm sad that I missed them, because I'd have run all the way back now. Yeah, screw it. Really?
We've been locked out. Let's override the security.
And see, like I said, I'm not the fastest at hacking either. But I can get the job done. Okay, that cleared some more. Now I have to go back this way. The one good news is that it seems like with this exterminate, when you have to do an exterminate like this because you set off the alarms too many times, it actually really does feel like they kind of run towards you a little bit more than just in a normal exterminate mission. So that's the good thing. Like, it doesn't feel like you have to hunt for a lot of them. It's just a few that like to straggle behind and hide in the walls or between the corners and stuff. As with any mission, though, or anything in this game, the most efficient way to do it is as fast as you can. So I'm still saying that this is not the most efficient way if you can help it, though. Yeah, screw it. My stump's stronger than yours, bitch. Quit it. Quit it. With very good area of effect weapons, too, you clear the map quicker. So when the Vacor, or the modification to my heck, I forgot the actual name of the mod, having that on the heck, and that blowing up after every couple of minutes is really good. Same idea with the Marlock, a Vacor Marlock, and then Stomp ability, any ability like that, area of effect really helps clearing them out too. But here's the mistake, a massive mistake with this though, is that when you have a multi-floor level like this, and you have to go back up and down on levels like this with the elevator, it really stunts your speed. See, I come back for just those two guys, and now I have to go back all the way down. Good night. Alright, cool. Hopefully this'll... Yep, it's right here. That's good. Yeah, see, that took significantly longer, but it's not bad. I needed something from this. I didn't get it, though. I mean, this is the luck of the draw, just as normal. Oh yeah, I just made the Rubico too. Like I said, I haven't been playing this for a long time, so we're going to go back to Loki. We're going to leave everything else as it is, because now we're going to be going to the final place, which is Ocean on Pluto, I thought it was. Let's find out if that's what it was. Yep. Now this is a 33 to 35 Corpus Spy. This one I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful on. The only reason why is because I'm totally fine with the damage I can output. I could clear enemies relatively easily. The big issue is my Loki is a glass cannon, not even a glass cannon.
Mission is to break into
Um,
any data vault
he's just
and
weak,
steal any
completely and utterly
information
weak.
we find.
So if I get caught up by a group of people or a group of enemies in this, they can obliterate me in a couple seconds. Oops, went too far. So it really behooves me to try to stay invisible as long as I can and go through this as quick as possible. If I don't, I could get killed pretty easily.
The target console is
Now the other thing too,
if you trigger
um,
the alarms now,
in my opinion,
enemy will start
the hacking for Corpus becomes easier the harder the difficulty. That's in my opinion.
to our recent attacks. The enemy has
Okay, that's
installed
locked completely.
measures to keep us out. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
I hope not. Now, is there an actual way through this? Yes, there is. They also up the security in every single floor, too. So, see, like, I don't really have a way through there. I only way through there. My cat keeps trying to sneak up and bite my food. Sorry, I have to throw it off. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to jump through there. There we go. And here we are in the main room. Oh, that was easier than I thought it would be. The reason why I say that this seems easier is because usually they max out the amount of pieces you have. So it's pretty easy to do those hacks.
With no alarm.
That time it wasn't, though, which kind of sucks. But there we go. We have at least one done, so I know for a fact that I won't ever have to worry about clearing the entire map if I screw up the other two. I mean, I still have to hack the other two. If I fail one of them, I lose the whole thing. Whenever you see me playing as Loki, by the way, it'd probably be good just to put on some nice, gentle music or something.
Start destroying the data.
The reason why is because all you hear is this muffled noise the entire game. And if you're wondering why I'm able to use a hack like this while I'm Loki, it's because I have that one mod on for him. Oh, jeez. I have that one mod on for him that allows me to have all of my weapons hushed while I'm playing as him. Now we're gonna take it slow. The reason why I think I can go through that way as well, but I'm just gonna wait. The reason why we're taking it slow is because I'd rather not get overzealous. Oops. There we go. I almost screwed that one up. I wasn't paying attention. A lot of those mods are really actually some of the best mods you can get for stuff like that. With Loki and the hushed invisibility, whatever they call it, it's paramount to have that. Because if you don't have that, you have to go with silenced weapons like bows and stuff, which isn't a big deal because bows are really good still. But I much prefer the ability to use any weapon I want because it's really nice to run through a map with a Soma as fast as I want. And before you ask, no, I don't have a Soma Prime yet still. Still haven't wasted enough time to get that yet.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Well, my hacking hasn't been amazing today, but at least I haven't embarrassed myself yet. Okay, this one's pretty fun, actually. I like this one a lot. But I sometimes get caught doing stupid stuff in it is also. So you have to be careful. Okay, there's no way up there. Okay, I can't go through this way. Damn it. I might want to clear that camera out, too. I need to get to the end of the room. There we go. Oops. Well, see, that's the mistake I always make. I always jump through too quick, but that's okay. We already got the other ones already cleared, so it's not that big a deal. Because since those are cleared, this data retrieval is pretty simple. Those guys will be there like, who's stealing our shit?
Extraction.
But that's it. As you can tell, pointing out the differences between using a Loki and a Rhino. the major differences. Speed-wise, it's pretty close to the same. Loki's a little bit faster, I think, on base anyway. So that's not too big of a difference. The big difference is, one, you have to stay invisible for the entire time. The other one you can utilize to run through all traps. So for me, in my basic opinion, Rhino is worthless on any Grineer spy missions. The reason why is because a Grineer spy mission, you don't really have much you need to run through in terms of defense. So Loki just always makes more sense because you can be invisible. I don't know what just happened there. I just flew across the map. Oh, there we go. Ivara blueprint. I didn't need the blueprint. I needed the other one. I needed the helmet, but that's okay. That goes to show that you do actually get them, so you don't think I'm just making it up. But yeah, no. Okay, so the major difference is Rhino on Grineer is worthless because Loki can go through it quicker, being invisible the entire way, while Rhino would just have to brute force his way through. But there's nothing to brute force. A Rhino can be potentially better than a Loki on a Corpus map, just due to the fact that he is able to bum rush through any of those lasers and anything and not get knocked down. So like the ones you have to jump through the rooms and stuff like that, he's a lot better because you can just brute force your way through. The only problem is if you brute force your way through every single map, like you saw, you have to clear the map after the fact. So if you have to clear the map the entire way, that actually takes a lot longer than being sneaky. Oh, that's my only one? Alright, whatever. That's okay. So just keep that in mind as well. So if you can do it that way, I would go through it as a Rhino on like the mid to high tier Corpus, run through it, get the first one sneaky done, and then the last two just brute force it and you're good to go. If you're doing Grineer, always Loki no matter what. And that's just my general opinion. Like, you could switch between the two in case you get bored with one way or the other. That's the way I would do it, guys. This is the only thing I wanted to do for this episode, is just show you getting Ivara, like how to farm Ivara most efficiently. And that would be my opinion, is most efficiently be with a Rhino or a Loki, just due to the fact that you can brute force or sneak your entire way through the map. So, either way, guys, we're going to try to keep our... our schedule going. I'm going to try to record as well tomorrow and Saturday, just so I can make up for some of the days I missed. I'm hoping that that's what I can get through to. Also, I need to figure out what this is supposed to be for. I don't know what this is for yet, by the way. I don't know very much still. Either way, that's about all I have time for today, though, guys. I thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends, because it really helps me a lot. And we'll see you guys very soon. I'll probably do some more Warframe, just due to the fact that Fallout 4 is still being kind of a bitch for recording. And I get really discouraged trying to record when it's so jumpy and jittery, so I'm going to try to figure something else out. Either way, thanks again, guys, for watching. Talk to you soon. Have a good day.